That looks hot.
Max, come upstairs. There's nothing you could do, son. It's not your fault that you couldn't find it. Come on. Your mother wants you to help her in the kitchen.
Okay, Dad. I'm coming.
Yuck. The food in here is all rotten. A radio. I wonder if I can get any music.
Mercy Corporation stocks continue to rise as the Hope drug treatment is being used worldwide.
Stephen, stop that. It's not done yet.
No, come on. I'm starving. When will it be ready?
The same time as it is every other day. 6 o'clock and you know it. Now shoo.
All right, I'll be in my study until 6 o'clock.
Something's burnt up in the bottom. I don't even want to know what it is. Whatever it is, it's dead. Icky. I don't think I can go there. Creepy. It's making me nauseous. What a wonderful old clock. It's locked. Oh, pooh. Weird, the paintings move. Weird, the paintings move. I can see the other island. Oh, pooh, it's locked. Creepy, it's making me nauseous.
I'm gonna be a doctor when I grow up.
If you keep doing well in school, I don't see why not.
You really think so?
Of course, dear. I'm sure you'd be a wonderful doctor.
I guess this is the family that lived here. Looks like more rain. This must be the ugly cousin. An old fireplace.
Segunda vez que hago esto.
Oh my god, the walls are bleeding.
Aunque buena la etapa. Pero hacerla dos veces, no va a hacerla dos veces. Problemas con la capturadora. Y el eco sigue presente. Maldito.
Stephen, why do you do this to yourself?
I just miss her, Diane. I miss her a lot.
We all do, honey. But torturing yourself watching old videotapes every night isn't the answer. Come to bed. It's getting late.
I guess you're right.
Hey, I can watch a movie. A brass key. Wonder what it's for. Creepy. It's making me nauseous.
Bueno, aquí encontré la llave para abrir el reloj.
Looks like more rain.
Ya lo había mencionado. Pero como no se grabó el otro video, lo menciono otra vez. Esta parte de la mansión me recuerda mucho al juego To the Moon. Ese sentimiento en el ambiente, en los personajes, en los recuerdos. Excelente juego, To the Moon. Hay que decir que este juego es bastante más, diría que es más completo a nivel de jugabilidad que To the Moon. Prácticamente To the Moon no tiene jugabilidad, que es una historia interactiva.
It's rocking all by itself.
My poor baby. This would have kept you warm at the circus.
She's pretty for a ghost.
Según recuerdo, en esta habitación no pasa nada.
A radio. I wonder if I can get any music. This doll only has one eye, but 4 arms.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I couldn't find it. I looked and looked.
It's a ghost boy. I feel like I know him.
Bueno, aparte de los recuerdos, no rescatamos ningún objeto o elemento
The trains are moving, but they aren't plugged in.
para resolver los puzzles, alguna llave o la puerta. este tono sepia, es bastante bonito para el motivo de la escena, del capítulo en sí. Bueno, esta es la llave que necesito para
Oh,
subir el
poo.
mítico.
It's locked.
Bueno, esta puerta debería estar cerrada.
Oh, poo. It's locked.
Ok, vamos a abrir el reloj.
Up. The clock is open. Now I can move the hands. He's a big ghost. I could use a nap. A silver key. It's all shiny. Here's a videotape. It says, Home Movies.
Quería mencionar que este puzzle me parece muy interesante, el del reloj. Porque hay que estar atento a recuerdos anteriores, donde el esposo espera que después de las 6 para ir a comer. Entonces tiene que abrir la puerta de la habitación para que nosotros podamos entrar. No es difícil, porque a pesar de que nosotros no hubiésemos puesto atención, abrimos el reloj y movemos la manecilla y igual se abre la puerta. Me imagino que puede haber gente que ni siquiera se enteró de la razón de esto.
That would hurt. I don't think I can do. A silver. Maybe I'll try. I can't. Here's.
Dad, this is my secret hiding place. You're not allowed up here.
Tell you what, I'll turn this thing off if you give me a big hug.
Well, okay. As long as you don't tell Max where this is.
Okay. Now where's that big hug?
Love you, Daddy.
Love you too, Pumpkin.
anterior video hubo un error de subtítulo. Mi papá le dice que quiere un gran abrazo, no un gran beso, como se tradujo en el subtítulo.
Here's a still. What a mess. Hey, that's where the key is hidden. Here's a... Ooh, this key is gold. A big snuggly stuffed bear. Oh boy! I can't get past that old pile of junk. Wow, doesn't that look fun? Whee! I bet there are all kinds of games and toys in there. It's locked. Oh, pooh. Here's a...
You found it, you found it. Come on, there's not much time. Follow me. Come on, Slowpoke. She's waiting. You have to hurry. Come on, Slowpoke. She's waiting. You have to hurry. Oops, sorry about that. Come on in. Hurry up. What are you waiting for?
This is too creepy. This is too creepy. It's rocking all by itself. It looks like a toy chest. What?
You found it after all these years. I'm sorry it took so long. I'm so sorry. Don't be sad, Max.
I thought I let you down when you needed me most.
No, don't think that. You could never let me down. You're my hero.
Hero?
You're trying to save all those kids. I know you can do it. I love you.
I love you too.
Don't worry. I'll watch over him.
Goodbye, Sarah. It's time for me to face the future. Rest well.
Y bien, llegamos a este episodio.
Just a child. Could it have died here?
Aquí se encuentran unos puzzles bien pesados. Un par de puzzles pesados. Vamos a tratar de hacerlo rapidito para llegar a los puzzles.
This gate is shut tight. What could be so important inside? This clock is running counterclockwise. The time is 1 o'clock and the alarm is set to 8. A radio? Wonder if I can get any news from the outside world.
Today the world mourns as children who successfully responded to the hope drug begin to die.
Stern-looking fellow? Where do I know him from?
Impressive, isn't it?
Yes.
The artist really captured his strength in this pose. I'd introduce you to him, but he's, visiting my mother. She's been feeling run down lately, so my father thought it best that she get some rest at the clinic. I guess we should be going. We don't,
Jacob? I wasn't expecting you. I assumed with finals coming up next week that you'd be spending your time in the library. Instead, I find you here, wasting valuable time.
I've more than prepared for the finals, Father. You needn't be concerned. I'll do just fine.
You'll do just fine? Fine. Is that your goal? I thought I taught you better than that. Anyone can do fine. I don't want you to be just like every other student that medical school churns out. Remain focused on what is important, Jacob.
Yes, Father.
Keep seeing things. Huh. A pipe valve. Strange thing to hide behind a painting. What a strange device. I wonder what it controls. Doesn't seem to be working. Must need power first. Pipe. Well, let's see if that accomplished anything. How am I supposed to get there? It seems that the rotating electromagnet is linked to the stone weight, but what is the machine's purpose? Aha! Oh my God! It looks like a slaughterhouse! Damn!
Here, let me help you.
God, such an idiot.
Patience is the key, Max. Never let the problem get the better of you. You know, I wasn't always this brilliant.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I used to botch my lab tests constantly, but I stuck with it and learned from my mistakes. You're my brightest student, Max, and you have the most potential out of all your classmates. Now come on, we still have a lot of work to do.
Keep seeing things.
Bueno, este era el segundo puzzle que es bien pesado.
Who would butcher these people like this?
Más por el puzzle en sí, es por un bug que tiene este juego. Con las pizarritas. Que me hizo rehacer bastante el juego.
Oh God, it's terrible.
Enseguida lo voy a mencionar cuando veamos el asunto de las pizarras.
How could anyone describe such atrocities so clinically? How could anyone describe such atrocities so clinically? There's blood everywhere.
Aquí nos va a dar la pista del puzzle.
The local authorities are becoming increasingly suspicious of events here at the asylum. To ensure that my research continues unabated, I must rewrite the locking code for the back lab and move the subjects' bodies down to the crematorium before the sheriff arrives for an inspection. The chalkboards must also be washed clean, for they contain the encrypted codes.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, we looked everywhere, but we ain't been able to find them.
What? That's the third time this week.
But I mean, maybe...
Spare me your insight. You're pathetic. A man cannot vanish into... Both of you. Get this wretch out of here. He's too damn old for my purposes. As for our missing patient, I'll find him myself.
Yeah, but what about this stuff? Shouldn't we ought to clean up here? I mean, before the inspection, I mean...
I'm aware of it. We'll take care of this mess after we find him.
Who would butcher these people like this? Now what? There's some kind of electronic security system on this door. Damn!
Bueno, aquí donde viene el bug del juego. Uno de los tantos que tiene. En esta pizarra hay que...
I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
El
I search
problema
in vain
que
for the
había
elusive solution to this,
es...
a most intriguing puzzle. Evading me the way a mouse does a cat, the source of insanity remains hidden from me. Darting from flesh to muscle, muscle to bone, and back again to the fortress of the mind, this evil seems always to maintain one step ahead of me. How can I trap what I cannot see? Surely I am close to the source by now. Eventually it must rest, and when it does, I will be there to ensnare this beast. Once removed from its host, I am confident that it will wither and die like the weed that it is. Knowing now how difficult it is to find this hidden monster, I am led to believe that the age of my test subjects may be a factor. Younger subjects tend to display less evidence of infection. The madness is so entrenched within the aged frames of my older subjects that it is nearly impossible to discern the sane tissue from the insane.
Bueno, el asunto del bug de este puzzle es que en ocasiones en las pizarras no se puede hacer esto que acabo de hacer. Seleccionar esta letra y atraerla hacia acá. No aparece. Entonces es imposible pasar el puzzle. La única forma de arreglarlo es rescatar algún save anterior y hacerlo de nuevo hasta que funcione. Un error muy maldito. Me da la impresión de que aquí me falta una letra. Siempre son las letras en mayúscula, seguidas de un punto seguido. ¿Cuál me faltará? Ahí está. Acá. No recuerdo cuál es la frase que... Por supuesto hay que agregarle la dificultad aquí de que está en inglés. Ok. No recuerdo. A ver, lo otro.
I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
Experiments 1 and 2 were complete failures. Unexpected complications during my exploration into the brains of the test subjects regrettably cost them their lives. The loss of a few lives is negligible when compared to the benefits that a cure may bring. Obviously, I was in error when I thought the root of insanity grew from the brain itself. Housed elsewhere within the complex frame of the human body lies the key, but where? There are so many dark avenues to explore that I hardly know where to begin. Humbled by this daunting task, I need time to regroup before I renew my search for this elusive prey. Years of research have taught me to be patient, else all could be lost in a reckless pursuit for the solution.
Aha! I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
I stand at a crossroads. Shall I venture forth to unravel the mysteries that lurk beneath the mundane flesh, or turn back in fear of what I may find? At times, I feel as though the weight of the world rests upon my weary shoulders. Lacking any sense of direction, I have blindly followed in the footsteps of those who walked before me. Valiant though my intentions may have been, I was powerless to stem the tide of insanity that washed against the shores of the asylum. Although conventional medicine has yielded a few encouraging results, I see no indication that an answer will be found using those methods. The time for conservative medicine has passed, and a new approach is necessary. Outside of the mainstream, with scalpel in hand and hope in my heart, I now prepare to tread upon the virgin soil of the mind. No longer bound by the archaic standards of traditional medicine, I feel reborn.
Aha! I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
I search in vain for the elusive solution to this, a most intriguing puzzle. Evading me the way a mouse does a cat, the source of insanity remains hidden from me. darting from flesh to muscle, muscle to bone, and back again to the fortress of the mind. This evil seems always to maintain one step ahead.
Aha! Too far away. Youth hides the key to salvation. Youth hides the key to salvation.
Save game. Return to game.
Wandering again. You know you can't come in here. We've been through this before. If you ever want to get better, you have to let me help you. I know all this must be confusing to you, even frightening. But this work is going to help so many people. Sick people. People with no hope.
No! No!
Calm down. You're going to hurt yourself. Those straps can hold a man twice your strength.
The only good bug is a dead one.
Save game. Return to game.
Bueno, esta parte es nueva para mí.
This thing has some kind of mechanical harness.
Broche mecánico.
Wearing this harness, perhaps they'll think I'm one of them. It's worth a try.
¿Qué broche? Ah, ok.
How could she even move her sickeningly bloated bulk? This building appears to serve some special function. A heap of disgusting insect eggs. Is this all the body of a single beast?
ID confirmed. Drone Guard class, Sector 7. Proceed.
I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. This building appears to serve some special function.
Drone Guard class not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Grap.
Acceso denegado.
Crap. This building appears...
Okay.
Not so many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
They are refining fuel for their mechanized parts. Ugh, I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. The insects are pumping a bellows to control the furnace. The bellows. They are used to fan the flames of the infernal machine. The insects are pumping a bellows. The insectoid's abominable furnace. This insect is hooked up to a machine, and the levers must control the furnace. I can't do that. It would be enjoyable. I can't do that. Password? Grap. Entry denied.
Password where?
A large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters. Password? Grap. Entry denied. A small hut. A small hut. A great machine of some sort. Its size alone speaks of untold power. A great machine. A great... The bridge seems flimsy. Strange. They seem to mark an entrance to nowhere. Strange. They seem to mark an entrance to nowhere. I can barely see the ground through all the clouds. A great machine. A great... I can barely see the ground through all the clouds. I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down.
So many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
Bugs flying up that tube. Where does it lead? Who are you?
Shipment. Furnace operator. Why do you ask? Guard drone. Why are you here?
I'm here to inspect the furnace.
It's been suitably repaired. But if Her Majesty needs confirmation, then go ahead and get on with it. Just stay out of the way. We're very busy.
What is your function?
To regulate the flow of air to the furnace.
What is the purpose of this furnace?
Are you testing my knowledge? Very well. This is the main power supply of the hive. It was built by Gromna himself. It maintains the temperature of the queen's chambers and also is used to smelt the raw ember into a highly concentrated power source.
How do you regulate the temperature?
It's very complicated. You'd need to be at least the level of operator to understand it, and you are still merely a drone guard.
How do I become an operator?
An ambitious drone. You are far too young to even be considered for it. I've served the Queen for generations. With age comes respect and station.
Where does the ember come from?
We found deposits of it within the mountain while we were tunneling our way up to the surface. When Gromna joined our cause, he recognized it as a possible power source for cybernetics, if reduced to its purest form.
What about those bellows over there?
The assigned drones pump the bellows, regulating the flow of airs into the furnace. Through that, we control the flames that are used to smelt the ember.
Are those Cyclopean children being thrown in?
Don't be alarmed. According to Gromna, they won't pollute the ember.
Where do they come from? And why burn them?
Does this investigation require me to explain everything to you, drone? It's a convenient way to dispose of their sickening little bodies once the Queen is through with them. Granted, the ashes and smell can be a bit nauseating, but one gets used to them after a while.
The insectoid's abominable furnace. It would be enjoyable. The insects are bumping up bellows to control the furnace. The insect... This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well. The bellows. They are refining fuel for their mechanized parts. That would harm even me. The insectoid's abominable furnace. The insectoid's The insect...
Not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Crap. This building appears to serve some special function. Ugh, I can...
ID confirmed. Drone Guard class, Sector 7. Proceed.
The only good bug is a dead one. This building up... The only good bug... It's some kind of alien child with 2 eyes and 2 arms. This monster is also half machine. Who are you?
TikTok. Cybernetic technician.
What is your function?
To integrate cybernetic enhancements to the flesh.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
You
delay in your response. I am busy. Return when you can produce the proper authorization.
A handsome young Cyclops. I hope he can help me.
By the makers! Grimwall! You're Grimwall! But what are you doing here? Why have you returned to us? I thought Gromna had everything under control.
Grimwall? Is that my name? I don't remember much. Just waking up in this hive and having to battle a few insectoids. I had to use this strange device that I found on the large one, just to pass their security forces.
It's an ID harness. Gromna built them for the insectoids since they lost their sight. With that on, you look like another bug to them. That's why they're not swarming all over you. Look, my name is Graven. We need to talk more. But until the work slows down, I'm stuck here. Afterwards, I'm going back to my pod. We can meet there. My pod's globe code is Grenisser. Use it if you need to get in there for anything.
I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down. I require my...
You delay.
An insectoid pincher. The edges are sharp. An insectoid pincher.
Password?
Grap.
Entry denied.
A defense mechanism for Greven's pod.
Password?
Renacier.
Enter.
Graven's tools. Graven's tools. A sledgehammer should come in handy. Wonder if Graven has any good crystals.
And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in the troubled remote community of Warrendale, authorities were startled to discover what appears to be a gigantic insect hive attached to Mount Sanitarium, close to the ancient mechanical ruins. Details are sketchy at this point, but some sources have estimated that the visible portion of the hive is only a small part of the greater whole. More details on this breaking story as it develops. In an attempt to halt the infestation of the insect horde that is sweeping across our nation, leading entomologist Gromna will lead a team to infiltrate and examine the ever-growing hive. When asked why he was risking his own life on this mission, Gromna simply replied that he was willing to sacrifice anything to stop the infestation. When he heard the news, President Agris said, "Gromna is truly a great man, and we all wish him much success." Today, the nation breathed a collective sigh of relief as word from Gromna finally reached our closest outpost to the hive. Gone for months and presumed dead, it turns out that Gromna's team is not only alive, but they have found a method to slow the horde's infestation. Remaining near the hive, the team will continue their research in an attempt to stop the horde.
Hi, Graven. I guess you're not in. You must be out helping Gromna save the world or something. I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and I miss you. And I really look forward to you coming back to me soon. Goodbye, sweetheart.
And now,
a large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters. Graven's a sledgehammer. Should an insectoid pin...
Password.
Grap.
Entry denied.
Not so many.
Graven's... Well, that's not right. No luck.
Drones, stop the bellows. Seal the pipe. To continue pumping with that damage would overheat the furnace.
With that bug gone, I can reach the controls. I'll shut down this abominable furnace. The mechanized arm survived the fire. I wonder if it can be used against the beasts. The furnace operator's mechanical limb. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated. Genocide today, monsters. No more embers will be delivered now. I'm certain I'll find Gravin resting in his pod.
Save game. Return to game.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried. I thought something terrible might happen to you at the furnace. Especially since your memory is gone.
No, I don't remember much of anything. I wouldn't even know my own name if you hadn't told me.
Every Cyclopean child knows the name of Grimwall. You're the great hero of the War of the One.
War of the One? Can you tell me about it?
Oh my. You are confused, aren't you? The War of the One was a pivotal point in the history of our people. For years, we had fought the insectoids, neither side gaining ground as the planet was ravaged by countless battles. The Makers, creators of all and of nothing, watched silently for many years before taking action. They spoke to the leaders of both sides through grand visions, declaring that there was to be one final battle for supremacy. The victor would rule the planet, and the defeated race would be forced underground, never to return to the surface again.
We won?
Yes! Thanks to you! You destroyed nearly a third of the troops, all by yourself!
If we won, then why are these things back above ground?
No one really knows. Actually, no one really believed the story of the War of the One, or thought that there were any insectoids. Until now.
That evil machine will be silent for a while.
Evil? It's just a furnace. Isn't it?
The thing was burning children, Graven. Cyclopean children.
What? But how can this be? Gromna would never allow such a thing to happen.
Gromna. That's the name the bugs were using at the furnace. They said he's giving the orders to burn the children's bodies.
That's absurd. He's my mentor. A brilliant entomologist. He'd never...
What?
Entomologist. He's our foremost specialist on insects. That's why the Peace Council chose him for this mission.
Mission? What mission? What the hell is going on here?
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put aside her plans of conquest and negotiate a peace treaty. Since then, it's been peaceful for both sides. In fact, tomorrow is the day that both leaders will meet to sign the treaty.
I tell you it's true, Graven. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that this Gromna person is somehow involved. You must help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some physical proof to back up these wild accusations.
Very well. If proof is what you want, then that's what you'll get. Graben, Chick-Tock requires authorization to upgrade my ID harness. Who can do that?
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades. But with the increased activity in the Queen's chambers, he remains there almost exclusively. I think we can fool Chick-Tock if I make my position sound important enough.
What should I say?
Tell him that your authorization comes from Graben, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty. That should do it. Take my advice. That harness you're wearing won't get you past every security device. You might want to see the cyber technician for an upgrade.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
Graben, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Graben, hold while I search my databanks for confirmation. My records indicate that Graben is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to limb scanner for positive age identification.
The furnace operator's mechanical limb. The furnace operator's mechanical limb. An insectoid pincher. Grab the furnace. It would be enjoyable. That won't. I can't do. Graven, an insectoid pinch. I can't use. Graven's tool, a sledgehammer. That I can't do. An insectoid pincher. The edges of the furnace operator. That won't solve anything. That would harm even. Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Where is he?
He is within the Queen's chambers. Since it is the eve of retribution, there is much preparation required. His plan must be executed perfectly.
Eve of retribution?
Are your memory pathways in need of service? The eve of retribution is known by us all. As of tomorrow, we will return to our rightful position as the dominating race of the planet. Under the guise of peace, we shall collect a debt that has been unpaid for decades.
What plan do you speak of?
Your memory banks must be fluctuating. Gromna has seen the error of his kind's ways, and has come to aid us in our desire for revenge. With his gift of cybernetics, we shall once again rule the surface.
How will this gift aid us? Are we not mighty enough to conquer the Cyclops without them?
Without the speed of cybernetics, we would be vulnerable to the nuclear fire which the enemy controls, incinerated before we even reach the city. But with the aid of cybernetics, we will be swarming within the walls of the capital before their hands can even reach the launch buttons. The dawn will bring the age of the insectoid. It is inevitable.
Graben, Chick-Tock,
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades.
What should I say?
Tell him that you're...
The heater! It's alive!
Password?
Grap.
Entry denied.
What is your... How will this gift aid us? Are we not mighty enough?
Without the speed of...
A great machine of some sort. Its size alone speaks of untold power. A great... The bridge... Strange. A great Graven's tools. No. A slit. An insectoid pinch. That would harm even me. The first... That would harm... A sledgehammer? No. Ugh, I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. No, not now. I can't use that. It would that. Grab. That would.
ID confirmed. Drone Guard class, Sector 7. Proceed. ID.
The furnace. No, it would. That would harm. No, that. It would. No, I can't. That would harm. No, I can't. The spill. Bridge. I can't use that. Would I can't use that. It would no. Strange. The bridge seems flimsy. The bridge. I can't do that. I can't do that. That would I can't. It would be. I can't. The bridge. A great machine. A great. The bridge seems flimsy. I can't use that. Would harm even that. I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down.
Password.
Grap. A lot. The heater. It would. That. And I hit. No. Graven. And I can't. The furnace operator's mechanical limb. That. That evil machine.
Evil?
The thing was
What?
That
Evil?
the thing.
What? But how can...
Romna.
That's
Ento. Mission.
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put...
I tell you it's true, Graven. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that it...
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some physical proof to back up these wild accusations.
Very well. If... I can't use that. No, not now. That. I can't that. Ugh. This insect is hooked up to a machine, and the levers must control the furnace. The bellows. The insect... No, that would harm even... Gravins? I can't use that. No, that would harm even that. Well... The insect... This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well. That would harm me. No, that won't. So that won't. I can't. Bugs fly. The insect. The spill. Crap. The furnace operator's mechanical limb. An insectoid pincher. The It would... That... It would...
ID confirmed.
The That whoops. It would be... No, not... It would be enjoyable. I can't... It would... That would... This is truly the mother of all evil. That would harm even... No. And that will... No, it would... That will... So that would harm... The only good bug... This building appears to serve some special function. I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down. I'd better... I require my ID.
Upon whose authorization?
Graven.
Graven. Hold while I search my databanks for confirmation. My records indicate that Graven is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to limb scanner for positive age identification.
The furnace... That would harm even... Some kind of scanning unit.
Age requirements verified. Upgrade authorized. Step forward to have ID harness upgraded. Prepare for upgrade treatment.
Treatment? What treatment?
A treatment. They found a way to slow down the disease. It says here that a Dr. Morgan was ultimately responsible for developing the DNAV treatment. Didn't you study with the Dr. Morgan back in med school?
I was still a sophomore when he earned his doctorate.
Well, the treatment's called HOPE. It's supposed to decelerate the growth of the DNAV, almost doubling the lifespan of affected children.
The Aztecs found a way to survive the plague of Quetzalcoatl without conventional modern medicine. Well, hey, if Morgan is close to a cure, a true cure, then maybe he can use another set of hands. Maybe it's time to pack up here and go home.
I don't understand. Scrap.
Royal Guard class confirmed. Enter.
Yes! This Cyclops is half bug. Who are you?
Gritza.
Gritza?
Yes, that's my name, gangplank.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
From Team Ream.
Team? What team is that?
Research team sent to examine insectoids. Gromna, the leader, betrayer.
Gromna? He was your leader and betrayer? How did he betray you?
Betrayer! He did this to me. My body. Not Cyclops anymore. Half beast. His experiments left me for I am a freak now.
What has he done to you? What experiments?
His quest wants to live forever. These insects as the answer.
What? I don't understand. What answer?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
My duty to the Queen.
What duty is that?
Tend the young ones. They are fragile children. So young. Bubbles of joy.
These bottles have children in them?
Grumna's pets.
Cyclops babies in bottles?
Dr. Morgan? What test is this?
Ah, Max. You're just in time. This is a test of the subject's threshold. The serum will travel directly to the neurotransmitters of the brain and, without actually harming the monkey, cause it to feel excruciating pain all over its body.
What? That's not an experiment. It's torture! What possible purpose?
When you outrank me in lab years, Max, you can question the methods. I see the potential fruits of our research, and that justifies the means. A valuable lesson in scientific research, Max. In layman's terms, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
What in the name of the Maker? If allowed to mature, these vile insectoid grubs would overrun the world. If allowed to mature, these vile insectoid grubs would overrun the world. A tube or tunnel of some sort. I wonder how it can be activated. Well, that's not right. It would be... Now what? A sledge... Now what? Nola. There has to be an answer. A tube or tunnel of some sort. I wonder how it can be activated. I'll burn all of these grubs before I leave here. No, my strength will break the bottle. I need something to cut it free. Grab. And a Cyclops baby in a bottle. Atrocity! Cyclops. A tube. Grabbing a Cyclops. I brought you the proof you asked for, Graven. Are you going to help me?
By the makers. Yes, of course. I suppose we should search Grumna's pod. Come on. I have his globe code.
Password.
Grap.
Entry denied.
What's the globe code, Graven?
Immortal. That's the word to unlock the door.
Password.
Immortal.
Enter.
What are those?
They appear to be schematics of some kind. Judging by the shape and general mass, I'd say they were diagrams of the Great Machine.
Great Machine? What's that?
It's the huge round piece of machinery that sits on the edge of the hive. Some say it was left there by the makers themselves. Others think that it's a power source of some type. It used to emit a weird humming noise, but now it remains silent.
What?
According to these notes, 2 parts may have been removed to aid the insectoids. I need to visit the Great Machine and see for myself.
Gromna's notes. They say that the sound generator will open the worm transport tube. Mutilated grubs. What is Gromna doing with them? A locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important within. Grab. A locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important within. There has to be an answer. This isn't... No luck. This pillow appears to be rather lumpy. Aha! A key. A control device. It seems to be generating an odd sound. A sound generator. Mutilated. These designs, I do not understand them. Gromna's notes. They say that the sound... I've seen your fellow team members in the Queen's chambers. Gromna has interchanged their lower bodies with insectoid anatomy.
What? I haven't seen them since... We must save them!
I'm sorry, Graven, but their minds are gone. It's too late.
May the Makers preserve their souls.
Have you figured out the purpose of the machine?
Part of it, but I need time to properly study it. Gromna has removed 2 pieces from it. Generators of some kind. I need to attach the missing pieces to get the machine running again. Unfortunately, only Gromna knows where they are.
That would harm even me. Grab? That would harm. A great machine. The bridge. Strange. I can't do that. No, not. A great machine. A great machine. Have you figured out the purpose of the machine?
Part of it, but I need time to properly study it. Gromna has removed 2 pieces from it. Generators of some kind. I need to attach the missing pieces to get the machine running again. Unfortunately, only Gromna knows where they are.
It would be enjoyable. I can't do that. That would harm even me. That would harm me. This would appear to be the worm transport tube mentioned in Gromna's schematics. Must I pass through the bowels of the monster?
Hello, my children. Yes, Father is here. Father is here. Yes, my children.
What have they done to this poor fellow? He's got an insectoid body. Who are you?
I am Grundle, and you are?
I am Grimwall.
Grimwall, the hero? Too late to save us now, hero.
Where are you from?
Research team. Sent to investigate the insectoids.
Sent by whom?
Council of Peace sent us to stop the plague of insectoids.
Plague? You mean the insects were going to take over the cities below?
Yes. Until Gromna came up with his plan.
You mean the peace treaty?
Peace treaty? Hell no. He's helping the bugs get stronger with those cybernetics. They're going to attack during the meeting for the treaty.
What? I must warn the council before it's too late.
Already too late. Too far away from the city. Our poor people are doomed.
Gromna is a traitor!
Traitor and a butcher. He did this to me. Said he didn't want me to run away. Said I stay here forever.
Team? What team is that?
Council of Peace sent us to stop the plague of insectoids.
What are you doing here?
I feed the clones.
These aren't real children?
Real enough for the Queen to feed on.
By the Makers!
The Makers cannot help us now.
Caged Cyclops children! How could she even move her sickeningly bloated bulk? all the body of a single beast? The grubs make noise. For what purpose? These grubs are making some kind of faint noise. I wonder... Ugh! Grap.